Hello guys, Merry Christmas and welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be making our Christmas fruit cake. Today is Christmas Day and I will share my Christmas fruit cake recipe with you guys. This cake is so nice and it's sweet and delicious and it has lots of nuts on it. So I hope you enjoy this recipe and you'll try it out. So we'll be starting with our dry ingredients first. In here I have about 400 grams of flour. I'll add that to a sieve and I'll sieve that to remove any particles that might be in the flour. So I'll be doing this in 2 batches, and once I'm done sieving, I'll go ahead to add the rest of the other dry ingredients. So now I'm done. I'll go ahead to add about a tablespoon of baking powder, a tablespoon of grated nutmeg, and a sprinkle of salt. I'm going to sift everything together, and then I'm going to remove the particles from the grated nutmeg. Next, I'll be adding some powdered cinnamon. You can also add some meat spices and your ginger powder. I'm going to go ahead and mix everything and set that aside. Then I'll add my brown sugar and some margarine. The detailed measurements will be in the description box. I'm going to use my hand mixer to mix it and whip everything till it is perfectly smooth. So we are going to cream this sugar and this butter till everything has come together and it is fluffy. And when the sugar is completely dissolved, everything is fluffy and doubled in size, I'll go ahead to add my eggs. In here I have about 4 large eggs and I'll be adding it gradually. You can add yours one after the other. So I will add and then I will mix it together with my hand mixer till everything is incorporated. Then I'll add some more eggs and then continue mixing. I will keep up this process till I've exhausted the entire 4 eggs. Then in here I have some lemon zest. You can also use lime zest or orange zest. So that's just about 1 tablespoon of that. Then I added that and mixed everything in together. In here I'll be adding 2 tablespoons of vanilla essence, and then I'm going to mix everything together till it is thoroughly combined. So in this bowl I have my raisins, my fruits. I've been soaking them for like a week now in alcohol. I soaked in brandy. So I'm just going to be taking about 2 tablespoons of the alcohol that have been infused with the fruits, and then I'll be adding it to my batter. I don't want to add everything. I soaked the fruits with about half cup of alcohol, and then I'll be adding just 2 tablespoons of it to my mix. You'll see what I'll do with the rest at the end of this video. So I'm going to cream it together till everything is thoroughly combined. I had to place it in a bigger bowl because that bowl will not contain what we are doing. So I'm just going to go ahead and cream everything now, and we'll be adding our dry ingredients. So what we mixed earlier, the flour and all of that. So I'm going to be adding that in batches. I added the flour, mixed it together till it is thoroughly combined. Not so smooth like that, but just let it mix in well. Then I'll be adding some milk. In total I used about 100 grams of milk for this recipe. So I'm going to keep going, flour, mix, and then milk. That's just how we're going to do it. So once I notice that I can't see any flour particles again, I'll go ahead and add some milk, and then I will cream it up again. Just keep mixing till I've exhausted my flour. And then this is the last flour I added. I'm going to also go ahead and mix everything in till it is thoroughly combined. And then I'll also be adding milk lastly, and then I'll mix it up, and our cake is almost ready. I use this Hollandia full cream milk. It's about 120 grams, but I used about 100 grams of it. Then I'm going to mix, and our cake is ready. Now I'm going to separate the fruits from the alcohol liquid, and then I'm going to just add the fruits and then fold it in. Do not mix too much at this stage. Then we are going to grease our pan with some butter and then dust it with some flour, and I'll go ahead and add our cake batter, shake it to remove any air bubbles, and I'll keep adding it. see how soft and fluffy this cake is. And next I'll be topping it with some more fruits, the fruits that I showed you earlier that was soaked in brandy, and I will add it to the top. And then I'll be adding some dehydrated orange slices for decoration and flavor. And I'll also be topping it with some almonds. You can use whatever fruits or nuts you want, pecans. You can even use coconut slices. I wanted to use coconut slices, but I forgot. I also added some cashew nuts as well. And that's just that we are keeping it simple, and our cake is ready. So I heated up a pot on fire, and then I placed a stove top on it, and then I'm going to place my cake and cover it. 45 minutes later, 45 to 50 minutes, this was what we have. I passed a skewer through it and it came out clean, and then I know my cake is ready. So I flipped it onto a cake board, and then this is it. So I'm going to use a skewer to poke some holes in the cake. This is what where the brandy that we left out is going to come in now. It's best to add the most of the alcohol at this stage than baptizing your cake batter with it. It is going to alter the consistency of your cake. So I'm going to poke some holes in it, and then I'm going to add the rest of the brandy that has been infused with the fruit. You can also use rum to bake. You can use Irish cream liqueur like Baileys and all of that. So I'm just going to keep basting this cake with the infused brandy, and our cake is ready. So once I'm done, I'm going to wrap this with foil paper and keep it in the fridge when it has cooled down, and keep it in the fridge. Then this is the next day. Our cake is ready, and we are going to have a taste of it. So this is it. This is how you can add more fruits to yours. I used about 2/3 cup of fruits. You can use more. I didn't want lots of fruits in mine. So this is it, our delicious and moist fruit cake. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Merry Christmas, my darlings. I hope the new year will also be a beautiful and prosperous one for us all. Bye.